in the past, but FUUDO, again, super strong. He played very solid. Let's see if he can keep this going. Oh!
Early command throw attempt from FUUDO. That's a sign to tell.
Yeah, he was probably hoping that that was going to be blocked, and he did the command throw a little too early. Goes for the reset and does get the command throw into the corner now. Goes for another command throw, but infiltration with a jump to escape.
Yeah, lots of command throws. Now, does he continue to go for these? Punish again, man. He is ready for those V reversals. Does he continue to go for command throws, or does he stick to ground and mix-ups is the question.
Well, you know, like going for those command throws early on, I just feel like that kind of sets up the precedent, you know? Now infiltration is going to be jumping a lot. He's going to be hitting buttons a lot more. It's going to give FUUDO a lot more opportunities like that.
That was so good. Meaty forward medium punch combo into the jab, confirms it to the EX beach. Amazing stuff from FUUDO. Let's see, this neutral so far just gets in early.
Goes for the regular throw, but infiltration walked back far enough to get away.
And that whip punish attempt from FUUDO, so dangerous. Any range that clap. Critical art confirmed.
Wow, you know, in the last match we saw infiltration saving meters so many times to make sure it killed, but here, just spending it right away.
Trying to force this third round so that he has a chance to build more meter anyway. The dash in and out throw, and what a round from infiltration. Gets the perfect.
That has to make infiltration feel good, getting that kind of momentum, showing that he has a lot of reads on what FUUDO wants to do.
FUUDO on the approach. So many tools you have to be worried about. Okay, finds the hit, in there with the drop kick, early pressure, confirmed.
Again, that's what I mean, that standing light punch can lead to the
side, in the front, it's gonna be stunned. Jump. He's got the combo. Now what's the setup afterwards that infiltration's gonna have to deal with FUUDO? And the media again doesn't believe in it.
Confirm it that time.
Yeah, they believe in it in the trade on the jump. He'll take it first.
Some sort of adjustment right now.
Round one.
Gotta figure it out. And it's been tough because normally you think of this matchup, the neutral is so one-sided, it's so Nash dominant, but that has not been the case. Infiltration just having trouble dealing with FUUDO's buttons, his spacing, although now the offense is in there.
Yeah, nice anti-air dash under there specifically just to counter with that crouching medium, which has FUUDO trapped in the corner, but nice use of the V reversal to kind of get himself out of the situation, but then...
Command throw, try to put infiltration back to the corner more than likely.
Yeah.
Oh, the chase down.
3 dashes.
But the perfect again, and you know, that's the second perfect infiltration Scott, right? But FUUDO the game last time.
Exactly.
Because he just makes the right decisions and gets in there once, and that's all it takes. That noise, that clap, so terrifying. Under infiltration confirmed from FUUDO.
Yeah, players can hear that in their nightmares. Oh, there it is, that crouching strong. Goes into the air so it avoids throw attempts. And that was the setup that FUUDO has.
Oh,
and he gets the crush counter, so he's going to be able to confirm into the Irish whip in the corner.
And pressure, FUUDO so dangerous here. Close to stun is infiltration, splash in the front. What a guy.
Smart play. And that's going to do it for this round. FUUDO now tying the second game up, 1 round apiece. As you said, infiltration getting the perfects, but if FUUDO keeps getting the games, then it's all meaningless.
That doesn't matter. You'll take those rounds if you get the better ones. 2 times. Almost got through with the drop kick, not quite on time. Infiltration and Sierra locked and loaded. Another jump. Yeah, FUUDO really trying to force the issue. Gonna be critical early. Huge lead already for infiltration in this round.
Crucial. Just has a little bit of life to take, but Mika has a lot of meter left. Oh, no,
counter it confirmed. Steal some of that cage as well. Infiltration, an amazing round. Another perfectly surviving in that neutral game for FUUDO, so strong. And really just closing it out. Great work from infiltration. That clap. Oh, interrupt on the drop kick. Infiltration more than ready for it.
Clips him with that sonic scythe, pushing FUUDO into the corner.
The chase down. FUUDO really wants to get in there and make it happen.
Goes for the throw that time.
Yeah, regular throw. Late rise from infiltration.
No confirm that. Crouching light kick in the stand light punch. Flying peach.
Surprised to see it. Got him again.
Delayed on that frame trap, and he's going to get under there again. And FUUDO challenges, but unfortunately for him, it's a trade. So infiltration is going to take that round.
Such excellent work from infiltration. So clinical in the way he closed it out. Punish. Yeah, you can't get away with that. Not at that spacing against FUUDO.
You see FUUDO chase down a little bit, and then off of that crouch, fierce. Like I said, before infiltration, one of the keys that I felt like he needed to win was the whip punish that crouching heavy punch.
It's so tough to do. Anti-air, he was more than ready. FUUDO's jumped over those fireballs so consistently now that it's to be expected.
Nice. Dash, throw for the whip punish. A little too late on that one. Here we go. He gets in there. Went for the command throw, not gonna get it.
V-trigger still available for FUUDO. It's so dangerous as the Neshiko mix-ups.
Countering with that crouching medium kick, just keeping him out. Being a wall with these buttons, and now with a jumping light kick.
Yeah, in the air-to-air, FUUDO has to find some kind of way in.
This defense right now from
whiff,
Infiltration,
yeah.
so strong.
Just desperate.
Infiltration, dashing around back and forth.
And oddly enough, I feel like the pace of this has picked up, and that's worked out for Infiltration. Just not what you expect in this matchup, right? You expect the slower it is, the better for Nash, but he just doesn't want to play that style, that pace against FUUDO.
Yeah, and you can see Infiltration now using the fact that, ooh, nice, getting over that fireball.
Chase down and punish. He's just too ready for it.
Second time that he's done that now.
V-trigger available for FUUDO as well. If he lands a hit, you know it'll be coming out. Pops it. And he wow, chase down, he really read it.
Almost tried to chase it down, yeah. He even used the jumping light kick to cross him up.
Yeah, just had an understanding that would happen. Confirm on the jab. Forward medium kick to chase. Quick rise or back roll.
Slowly pushing him into the corner. Infiltration trying to figure out his way out.
Oh, confirm from FUUDO. Should be able to close it out. And he does. Great work on that round. Just at the right spot at the right time, which he always is.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright.
Infiltration pretty active. Yeah, that medium kick sticking out button.
Like I said, when the Infiltration is able to just kind of establish that wall, but now he's going in and he's going to get the stun.
I really feel like he's picked up the pace so much, steals the meter. Regular throw, what a round he's had so far.
No, goes for the medium punch instead.
Dash up throw.
Is Infiltration going to get another perfect here? Oh, not quite, not quite.
Yeah,
He
just
blocked
shy.
one attack.
Stick some chip.
That's a virtual perfect.
Yeah.
Fight.
It counts, we'll take it.
Essentially 4 perfects now for Infiltration here in this grand final set.
He's looking on getting the reset here, 3-1 over FUUDO if he can close out this round. FUUDO just walking forward, but it's so tough to deal with the projectiles, the dash in and out. Just the movement.
I feel like Infiltration has just done such a good job becoming a wall now. Poking with those crouching medium kicks, countering with those knees and jump light kicks, stand roundhouses.
And it's been a forward moving wall. It's that he's in and out and not just sitting in one spot and waiting to get picked apart from Mika. Now pressure.
FUUDO finally getting a little bit of play here.
Oh, the drop kick. Yeah, he's gone for that so many times after the stand throw. And because of that, Infiltration more than ready. Has the punish queued up.
Definitely was smart from Infiltration. If he's going to get thrown, make sure Infiltration
Round 1.
is going to repeat in the second set.
He's really had no series of offenses that has count recently. It's been maybe a round, but can't put it together for a game. Challenge, yeah, there it is.
Confirm and gets the command throw now.
Back to the corner.
But you know, after that punch throw, Mika doesn't really get any sort of mix-ups. You get that side switch, but very little else.
And the spacing on Infiltration's anti-airs. He's always in the perfect place. He just hangs out there. Oh, punish with EX, there it is. Yeah, V-trigger is available for FUUDO. The trade on the air-to-air, anti-air.
Oh, gets the cross-up.
Spends the EX for extra damage, but it's still not enough.
Oh, here comes
Movement that he was going to do.
Infiltration, no fear from Nadeshko. Gonna take it with that stand jab.
Man, FUUDO just, he didn't respect it. He was like, I'll get him in there somehow. It's the rapid jab. Caught him out of it. Now the confirm.
Nice again. A standing medium punch directly into Flying Peach. Gets the throw, but again, standing throw, so not as much advantage. No mix-up situation afterwards.
Oh, he gets in there, down fierce, the jump away. Infiltration had it. He's had a great read on these command throws so far. Drop kick, chase down.
Oh, not this time. Yeah, not in time. Not in time.
Few frames too short.
Now, FUUDO gonna use the V reversal to try to keep the momentum going. But again, you notice that every time he's landing a normal throw, it's always Infiltration standing. So now I feel like, yeah, FUUDO's got to go for some crouching light kicks.
Try to catch him standing through that. That's the best place to either throw. Got the confirm.
Now on FUUDO's face.
Round 1.
A little bit of doubt creeping into that expression.
It's been such a dominant series here from Infiltration. 4 straight after that first win from FUUDO.
Punishing the drop kick with the back fist.
Nice confirm from FUUDO, but still has a great corner position for himself. He really has to make this count because he hasn't been able to so far. And you see, Infiltration fights his way out. Block, and man, he's had the perfect reads on when there's command throw and when there isn't. Because of that, FUUDO really struggling.
And you know, Fuudo's been doing a lot of those neutral jumps, but Infiltration has almost always been ready with his crouching medium punch.
EX to confirm.
Yep. And he's gonna go for the reset. Stays from the front, but good break block from Infiltration, but like another mix-up.
And what a... Man, FUUDO stayed very patient there. But the back throw is gonna do it. Another round for Infiltration.
Infiltration now looking like he has all the momentum.
He's 4 straight games since that first one of Grand Final so far. Looking to try to make this 5.
See that? He reacted to the jump, didn't throw the second Sonic Boom.
Anti-air, Infiltration more than ready.
FUUDO hitting buttons that time, but you know, has the trade. Okay, there it is. FUUDO always ready for that neutral jump off
But it didn't get much out of it. You see, yeah, he didn't get more than just a bit of offense, which is what Infiltration will take.
As movement heavy as Infiltration is playing right now, it's really just kind of a subterfuge. He's playing so defensively. Look at that. Back jabs and the stand jab.
It's
And he's
never
gonna
in a
punish
range.
that.
What
He's
a
gonna
whip
whip
punish.
and he's gonna go up 2-0 against FUUDO here in Grand Finals. Looking at FUUDO like, are you ready? Are you ready?
Taking a peek, he's like, look, man, I gotta close this out. There's casinos here, you know, we gotta have some fun in Vegas. Dash in, gets the interception. FUUDO with the pressure. And this is a great start for him so far. He has to keep this kind of pressure up consistently or it's gonna be a tough for him.
Catches him from the front, but nice avoidance of the command throw again, just like you said. Infiltration has set such a read on FUUDO's patterns for trying to go for command throws.
6 cents on when it'll come out. And there's finally a command throw. He makes it happen. Extra damage because of the gray.
Oh, there it is.
This is
He's gonna be able
amazing
to get
for FUUDO.
Irish whip. Oh, he doesn't go for the EX. The EX might have been able to finish him off.
Man, and now Infiltration, you gave him another chance. Other side, what a block from FUUDO, but still, Infiltration living. Maybe not back.
Round 2. Fight.
FUUDO now taking a lead here, a little bit of comfort, but
Showing some signs of life.
Yeah, sitting on a full meter now. Like I said, that's a lot of EX flying peaches for him for corner carry.
Just such a dangerous position. There's one of those EX peaches you just brought up. And now has offense for himself, a whip punish. Dangerous. What is he gonna do? EX command throw. Close to the stun and the round.
Goes up again, tries to dash forward.
Other side.
But yes, Infiltration now going to use the EX, tries to get a little bit of that life. Gets the throw. Goes for
Anti-air.
another one, but again, he's ready
Another
for
throw.
anti-air.
And Infiltration. The wake up button can confirm with EX. Nadeshko back to the corner and then gets out of it with the peach.
Taking that one game.
Round 1.
Back into it.
Fight.
We'll see if FUUDO can create that kind of offense again. Find the openings he needs. He's out of range, tried to get the clap whip punish, but ran into a button instead. Neutral jump, good option from FUUDO to beat the horizontal options that Infiltration uses to get in, such a side dash, forward heavy kick, confirm.
That confirming the flying peach again. Going in there with some Nadeshko mix-ups. Nadeshko, from the front that time.
Yeah, keeps him safe. And the jump in, chase down.
Oh, just goes for the drop, off for the drop. That's punishable, but nothing from Infiltration. The Infiltration with a whip punish on that crouching heavy punch.
Other side.
Gets the under and gets the throw.
The reversal is good for FUUDO. He gets pressure off this after the dash. And there it is, the command throw.
They're finally starting to land for FUUDO now. Oh, and jumped away. So very fortunate not have to deal with that mix-up because he was already jumping when Infiltration decided to activate that V-trigger.
Other side, great block from FUUDO. Absolutely clutch, no confirm. Anti-air.
Crouching, strong, anti-air. Ooh, too far.
But he was totally ready for the dash. And man, what excellent stuff from FUUDO. In the clutch there to have the button out.
Trying to attack him with that drop kick.
Dash in, there's the regular throw. Caught him crouching so he gets pressure. Blocks from Infiltration. But just this caging from FUUDO. Trade. Still has positioning in there with a drop kick chase down. What a command throw, the range on that.
And it's going to take him right back into the corner, so all throw escape attempts, null and void. Oh wow, look at these buttons now. As we said, not a lot of damage all at once from Nash, but that was like 5 individual hits that just took out half of FUUDO's life bar.
The jump splash, oh, tries to get in there, whiffs on the forward heavy punch. Too bad for FUUDO. Could have been big. Drop kick, chase down.
Oh, no, not this time.
Maybe another command throw attempt, and he got roundhouse instead. But V-trigger and lots of meter for FUUDO.
Infiltration now, going for the cross-up. Look at this pressure from him, and again, those stand jab checks. Defensive, he's gonna get the look forward, and now Infiltration at tournament point.
Final round.
One
could be
more
it.
round for Infiltration. FUUDO's got to take this. Oh wow, starts with the clap
The
like he did.
confirm into the side. What a, man, amazing stuff from Infiltration. Drop kick. FUUDO has the offense for himself and the throw. Infiltration. Lead is growing.
Infiltration.
What a
oh,
block
he blocked it.
and a
He read
punish.
it. Coming after him. Nice crouching strong, and he's going to get the EX command through again.
What's going to be the offense for FUUDO? Dash up the confirm.
Irish whip.
V-trigger is available, but he's going to push to the corner first instead. Pops it.
And
Chase
gets
down.
out. Oh,
He
did
really
the
read
quick
it.
one. He did the quick Nadesco instead, but he didn't get anything off that. Infiltration manages to escape.
Sells the promo, but man, didn't get punished for it. Critical art on deck for Infiltration, and that's
Look
going to be a
into
game
wow,
winner.
What a throw tech.
Could be a game winner if he gets it. V reversal is good. FUUDO a chance here.
Yeah,
What's it
gets
going to
a
be?
mix up after that. Nice blocks from Infiltration. Infiltration tries to get it.